At the beginning of this week, Emily and I travelled up to the Nelson Marlborough fish hatchery. The drive through wine country was good, as we travelled 30 minutes out of Blenheim to arrive at the hatchery. After a health and safety induction and getting the oxygen all set up for the fish, we started grading and loading them into the tanker with Rob and Reese. We were making sure that each fish that went into the tanker was at least 1 kg. Any that were too small went back into the raceway to grow a bit more. Rob also classified some of the larger fish as good breeders, so moved them to a larger pond where the breeding fish were kept. Once the tanker was all loaded up, we checked that the oxygen was working, and it was on our way back down the coast to Christchurch. To ensure the oxygen stayed running, we had to keep the truck turned on at all times, so the only stop we had was in Kaikoura for lunch, and one of us always stayed with the fish. Once we got back to Christchurch, it was time to sort the 200 rainbow trout into our North Canterbury tankers, which were filled with water from Lake Roto Kohatu, where the fish were going. Then it was only a short drive over to the lake to release the fish. The fish are going in at perfect timing for the last couple fishable weeks remaining at Lake Roto Kohatu, which closes at the end of this month and will remain closed until the 1st of April next year. This will give the chance for any of the fish that aren't caught to pack on a bit of extra condition and get even bigger than they are now. These lakes offer a great after work or after school opportunity for anglers. They also work well for people looking to introduce a mate to the sport as well. Looking forward to the weather over the weekend and early next week. There will still be higher flows in our larger braided rivers, which have been running high and dirty for a wee while now. Spring creeks and lowland options will continue to offer great opportunity for anglers who put in a bit of effort. Also, with Lake Ellesmere being opened up to the sea, it's likely some big sea-run brown trout might start turning up around the Ellesmere tributaries. Picking up a licence online has never been easier. Simply head over to the Fish and Game website, click Buy a Licence in the quick link, navigate to the menu and select Buy a Licence. Select Fishing 25-26, select Resident or Non-Resident depending on your eligibility, and add the licence type that you require to your cart. Then you can proceed to your cart by clicking the cart icon up the top. Select Continue and select whether you're a returning license holder or a new one. Then you'll just be asked to fill out or double check the relevant details that are requested. An important box at the bottom to have ticked is to receive information from Fish and Game. This allows us to contact you for surveys, fishing reports, regulation consultancy, and even more stuff. Having this box checked allows us to better communicate and represent our license holders. Tight lines this weekend, and good luck.